So as we know, there is a coming building section, a pillar of the Antichrist beast system. I always say that there's three pillars. There's the one world religion, there's the one world government, and then there's the one world economy. And so with that, we're seeing new progression of, well, when the mark of the beast comes, you're going to, have a mark on your hand or your forehead, and you're going to be able to pay for things. You won't be able to buy and sell and all that stuff. Well, we're already seeing that progression moving forward with Amazon One's Palm Pay, where you sign up, you link your card, and they have palm scanners at these stores, and you're able to pay for items using them. And we talked about this a couple of weeks ago with Whole Foods. They're already putting this in with turnstiles at the front of the store, where you need a QR code because you're already linked in and everything, and you just scan the QR code to enter. And then the Internet of Things store will be able to watch and monitor what you put in your cart, and then all you have to do is just walk out and it'll automatically charge you for those items. So that's as far as what's going on with that. But now we're seeing the Amazon One Palm Pay, the thing where you pay with your palm, starting to advance into more stores. Now, I've got a couple of clips on this. I don't know what store this is, but they've already got the Amazon One in it, so it's branching out further than Whole Foods. You guys got to check this out.
I just paid using only my palm at the grocery store without credit cards and cash. Let me show you how it works. You need to sign up on Amazon One kiosk. You insert your credit card and the machine scans both of your palms. Then you enter your mobile number and agrees with terms of use. You're all set. I didn't believe that it worked that simple and decided to check it straight away. I just got something to drink and went to the cashier. And this is the moment. I just paid using my palm. Can you believe? What do you think about this technology?
So, yeah, that's a little too close for comfort on my end as far as what is going on with that. So as you can see, they have a little kiosk in the store where you put in your credit card, you type in your number, you scan your palms, and you just go through, and it's this is the biometric, placing your hand over this stuff to pay for it. Now, we're getting that close. And that's always the thing on this is people want to try and debate, we don't know the time, we don't know the day or the hour, anything like that, but we will know the season. The scripture specifically tells us we will know the season of when his rapture is coming. And guys, the mark of the beast doesn't come before the rapture. The rapture has to happen first, then the mark of the beast comes later. We're already seeing the point where this mark, this technology and stuff is not only here and available, but they're using this technology in little ways. It's not all together yet like the mark will be, but they're using this technology in little ways we're seeing it. And that is a major factor when it comes to, we're in the season when this rapture is going to happen. It's going to come. And we're already seeing things like this. Now, again, like I said, I don't know what store that is. It sounds like she has an accent. I don't know if she's somewhere else. I couldn't find out any more information on that video. I tried. I couldn't find anything. But I do know about this one in China. China's also got the same thing going on. So this isn't just a one-off thing. Oh, well, they've got it there, but that's the only place. No, we're now seeing it in the Whole Foods in America. We're now seeing it in that store, wherever that young girl was at. Now, China's got the same thing. China's already got like facial scans for vending machines and stuff where you just scan your face and it does it. So we've got the hand scan, and then we've got the face scan, which hand, forehead. Again, we're seeing these things happen. Now, they're taking it a step further. So we know they're going to have the social credit system going on. We know about the warnings everywhere that AI is going to start taking jobs and everything. Well, now we're starting to see, and I'm not even joking you, staffless stores. We're starting to see staffless stores where there's not even a person in the store. You scan to go in, and then you get your stuff, and just like the Whole Foods with the Internet of Technology, you just put the stuff in your cart and walk out. Well, it's the same thing with this, where you just get your stuff and then you just scan to walk out, and I'll pay for it. I'm not joking. This is insane, guys. You've got to see this. This is in China. She's talking in Chinese. If there's somebody who speaks Chinese and she says a bad word, I don't know. I don't speak Chinese, guys, but this should be okay. Check this out.
哎，我第一次看到这样的店，无人售货店。我看看怎么进去的哈。按一下这个门就进来了。我看一下，还要输入手机号。
人脸识别，请看向屏幕。禁止吸烟，谢谢您的配合。
哦，进来了。哦，付钱是让自己扫。这无人售货店品种还怪齐全的。
请在您的手机完成付款。
然后出去也是按这个门，然后也要人脸识别才能出去。
门已经
哦，你看，门开开了。
There's no staff. Everything is digital. Everything is online. Everything is biometric. Everything is digital ID. It's getting crazy, guys. I mean, this is stuff that we're going to see in the beast system during, Jacob's trouble, the Daniel's 70th week, all this stuff. This is the technology, and it's already available. It's like happening now in front of our eyes, and it's crazy. This is in China. You could see where it was the facial scan type of system that they do. But again, this isn't just a one-off fringe thing that it's only in China. These staffless stores are also in Canada as well. Canada's got them in Montreal, Quebec, and Toronto. There's a convenience store called Aisle 24 that's doing the same thing. They don't have the facial scanner, but what you do is you sign up online, you link your card to their app. And so what you do is you walk into that little box like they have, you scan the app, and then they allow you to go in and you do the same thing. You get what you want. The system, the Internet of Things system, scans what you're buying. You walk into the box, you scan your app one more time. It'll then charge for what you bought, and then it allows you to walk out. That's in Canada. That's in China. I don't know if there's any other places that are having this. That's what I have found so far. I would not be surprised if other places don't already have it or are moving in that direction. But this is the beast system technology that we're seeing now. It's alive now. All of it. Palm Pay, the AI stores, the Internet of Things technology, all this stuff is going to be a part of that beast system, and it's happening now. Now, a lot of people are thinking, okay, even with the lockbox and stuff, how do you stop and prevent stealing? Well, that's where the social credit score comes in. Same with like China. If you were to just start stealing something or start damaging things, they will see that, they will knock you down, and you won't be able to basically function in society anymore because they will take care of that in an instant. So that's what's going on with this stuff, the staffless stores and the Palm Pay and everything. It's getting that much closer. Now, another aspect of this that I've been talking about for a while is the carbon credit system. This is the carbon credit system. I've talked a lot about the Doconomy card. I've kind of posted some stuff on Telegram. I talked about it a few months back, just kind of giving an idea. Just a quick little thing. I believe that the one world currency that's coming is going to have something to do with the carbon credit system, because it doesn't matter if you have 1,000 different central bank digital currencies. If all of them have to function through a carbon credit system, that's your one world right there. So I'm under the belief that this carbon credit system that's really not talked about too much is actually going to be this currency system. It could be. I'm not saying it is, but I believe at this point, at this moment, that that's what it is. Well, if you don't know what Doconomy and the Doconomy card is and how it works, well, they finally released a little video about how it all shakes down. You guys got to check this out. I don't have many videos after this, so this is just a lot of videos up front, but you just got to check this out. This thing is wicked. And when I say wicked, I mean evil wicked. Check it.
In 2018, the United Nations released an urgent report emphasizing the need to cut carbon emissions in half by 2030 in order to avoid an irreversible climate crisis. The average consumer in Sweden causes around 10 tons of carbon emissions each year, of which 60% is linked to consumption. Later in 2018, Doconomy, a Swedish fintech, took on the challenge and launched Do, a mobile banking service for everyday climate action. The Do app is connected to a credit card that enables users to track and measure their carbon footprint from each purchase and to compensate for its impact day by day. This spring, Doconomy took its fight against climate change one step further by adding a premium credit card to its offer. But instead of introducing a premium credit card with the typical benefits that encourages further mass consumption, Doconomy did the opposite by launching Do Black, the world's first credit card with a carbon limit. Simply put, it's the first credit card ever to stop you from overspending. Not based on your available funds, but rather on the levels of CO2 emissions caused by your consumption. Do Black helps you track your climate impact and ensures that you reduce it by 50% in line with the UN 2030 recommendation.
The core purpose of Do Black is not only the ability to measure the impact of your consumption, but also bringing it to a direct halt, making it a radical tool against climate change.
For years, credit cards have put a limit on our credit. Do Black puts a limit on our impact.
Ooh, as you can see from that, it's literally the opposite of what these normal credit cards does, where it rewards you for the more you spend. This card is literally reversing it, and it is making it so you can't purchase things if you go over a carbon limit. And so this is where this, like I was talking about with the one world currency, it specifically says where even if you have the funds, if you're over your carbon limit, you will not be able to purchase anything. So if you've got, say you've got the staffless store there, and you go to purchase something, and then you just go and you scan your palm or your face or however they want to do it, and you've got the money, but it says, nope, you don't have enough carbon credits. Well, it's now blocking you from being able to survive. And we've talked about all the variations of how they're going to allow people to sell carbon credits and buy carbon credits. And it's what it's going to do is it's going to create an even bigger divide between the elites, the rich, and the poor, because the poor are going to have to start selling all their carbon credits to even try and survive. So that's the Doconomy card. And we've seen things in like Ireland and whatnot where even restaurant menus now have two prices. One is the monetary cost, and then the other is the carbon credit price. So they're already getting ready to roll this out. They're already moving it on. And so if that is now attached to your online buying profile, your digital twin, all the different ways you want to put it, well, it can now start blocking you from being able to buy things. And another aspect of this that we're now starting to see as far as payment stuff, we've talked a lot about Elon Musk and why he bought Twitter. Breaking news, if you haven't figured it out, he doesn't care at all about free speech. That's not why he bought it. Something that he's always wanted to do, and something that he's always talked about, is creating a WeChat app for the world. Now, if you don't know what WeChat app is basically that app runs China's entire social credit system. I've talked about that a few episodes back. But Musk wants to create that, the WeChat social credit, control, that type of stuff system, but for the entire world. And so he bought Twitter, which is one step, which is the social media step. Well, Elon Musk has now submitted applications for regulatory licenses to allow Twitter to directly compete with PayPal. He's getting Twitter set up and ready to go where it will now be a pay portal type of thing like PayPal. You'll be able to pay people, you'll be able to pay your bills, you'll be able to transfer money back and forth between accounts, between banks, and all that stuff. He's getting ready to make Twitter a payment hub, just like PayPal is. This is a part of his everything app. So this is another step that you have to have for WeChat. You have to be able to attach a wallet, funds, money, and stuff, and then you can put in the social credit system, and you'll be able to start adjusting things from there. So if you don't go along with what the Antichrist wants, if you don't follow along with what he wants you to say, what to think, what to do, what to believe, if you don't follow along with all that stuff, they can just shut you off right there and control you from there. This is where everything is heading. All the digital IDs, all the central bank digital currencies, the carbon credits, all of this stuff, Palm Pay, everything is moving in this direction. It's all going to be part of that one world economy. And Elon Musk, good old conservative hero Elon Musk that so many people love, well, he's starting to show his color. He's been showing his colors with all the brain stuff and the vitamin printers and all that stuff. We've talked about all that stuff, but he's now put in the applications for it, and he's getting ready to move forward.